Good morning, it's the 21st of November, it's a Thursday, it's Jason Sen at daytradeideas.com. This week, commodity-wise, we're following WTI Crude, which rolled over from December to January yesterday, but I'm sticking with the continuation chart because this is the weekly chart. Just going to expand this a little bit. This yellow line goes back to, we've been saying it all week, goes back to 29th of June 2012, so this is getting on for a year and a half long trend line, and I think this is what's important. We're just edging very slowly, and as we become oversold, this move in the last 3 weeks or so has slowed down, but we're just hovering above this area, and we haven't managed a decent rally yet, even though we are very oversold on the stochastics on the weekly chart. So we're looking at this sort of 92.00, 91.75 area, and there's still every chance we can test it, but I think this is going to be a good buying opportunity. I've been saying it all week. We're still edging towards it, so I'm still hopeful we'll get there, but I really think that we could be forming a base now, so it's getting a little bit too risky to be short. This is the daily chart I've just flicked to. We'll open this up a little bit. You can see the same trend line there in the yellow there. We have got, okay, so yeah, just basically sideways the last few days. We're struggling up at the 94.5 area. We've got 92.5 sort of holding, which held the low for the December contract. So again, that's going to be good support for the Jan contract, and maybe that's as low as we'll go. Maybe we won't do those extra 50, 75 pips and get as far as 92.00, 92.75. It's all getting I just got a feeling this is going to bottom here and rally. Who knows? We may have already seen the low. Yesterday's low for the Jan contract was, I think, 92.73. So anyway, that's just one to keep an eye on. I'll just draw a trend line in here. Actually, I'll go to the shorter term chart and see if I can find something where we've got to watch for a breakout, because that will pretty much give us an idea that we're not. In fact, we're almost getting that already. You can see this trend line that goes back to, where is it now? Late October, and we're breaking above there now on the 4-hour chart. So really, perhaps what I said earlier about us not getting down to that lower area at 92, even 92.50 again, may not be seen. We're getting a bit overbought on the short-term stochastics. Actually, this is the 4-hour chart I'm looking at, getting a little bit overbought in the 4-hour stochastics, and just that little last trend line I drew there gives me some hope that this will hold, because I really would like to see it down around 92.00. I think that would really be a fantastic buying opportunity. Anyway, that's one to watch. Obviously, if we start getting through 94.00 and especially 94.50 for the Jan contract, may have to give up hope of seeing a test of that trend line and assume that we're just going to bounce above it and start to head higher. If we do, let's have a look for some targets. We can try some Fibonacci retracements here. Okay, so we need to just go a little bit shorter term than that. I think this one will be good. Okay, 94.84 then is looking to be our first resistance, really, our first significant resistance if we start to push higher. I think that'll probably hold things. It looks fairly in line with the activity. I'm just scrolling back a little bit further to see what goes on there. I can probably add another bunch of retracements down here just to back that one up. Yeah, so 94.84 is really one. If we get through there, I'm going to have to turn bullish on WTI. But until then, I'm still hoping for a test of that at least 92.50 and possibly even 92.00. And I think it's worth trying some medium-term longs down there. As I've said, thanks very much. I'm Jason Sen from daytradeideas.com.